Good morning. I decided to go ahead and make a video because I've had a couple questions from students just wanting clarification on some things this week before they turn in their outline. So I just wanted to go through a couple things, and then if you still have questions, feel free to email me, or if we've already communicated, I can give you a call. So the first thing I wanted to look at is the thesis. Now, we worked on the thesis last week. And so you submitted that to me, and then I either said that it looked great or I gave you specific feedback and told you exactly how to fix it, which would be located in the feedback of your assignment. So you can see other people's examples if you go back into the discussion for essay writing strategies, thesis workshop. And I can see everybody's stuff in there. There was a video I shared on exactly how to write a thesis. This is helpful. This is a big part. It's your thesis is an introduction of the topic and then 3 subtopics. So you have to be talking about one concept and then breaking it down into 3 points. Like if you're saying that Nike tennis shoes are better than like Innovate tennis shoes, then you need to be able to tell me like the 3 specific reasons why without going into a lot of detail because it's just your thesis. And then you would have a paragraph about each of those subtopics when we do our outline and then write the paper. I've got some examples here of correct thesis. Walmart's Great Value brand drain clog remover gel is far superior to its adversary, Drano's Max Gel, as it works faster, keeps drains clear for longer, and is the greater value product. So that's 3 different subpoints, all backing up that one is better than the other, which is what I was looking for. So if you didn't get a 5 out of 5 on your thesis, it's because most likely you had a claim, but you did not have 3 clear subpoints that I can picture your paper having like the 3 subpoints. So look back at my examples and the examples of classmates if you didn't get a 5 out of 5, and please look at the feedback because again, if you didn't get a 5 out of 5 on everybody's, I basically told you how to fix it on there. So for this week, your goal was to fill out the outline. So let me go there. Okay, so point by point organization. I have a link there that talks about that and what that looks like. Then I have an example outline. This is the one you download to fill out. And then that was my email. 1 second. Okay, and then I also added this whole section that explains the difference between quantitative and qualitative information because your outline asks for that. So quantitative facts are specific statistics, things that have numbers related to your topic, facts with numbers related to your topic, basically. Qualitative or more descriptive things like saying that something is more aesthetically or visually appealing than something else, that would be qualitative. Or let's see, qualitative, saying what it looks like, what it feels like. If you were to say like a certain car had a better feel or a feeling or smoother drive than the other, that's not necessarily something you can calculate. So it's qualitative and not quantitative. And then I've got examples of both types. And then examples for your essay. So quantitative evidence could have been when surveyed, Johnson 2019 found that 68% of consumers preferred the performance of Clorox wipes to Lysol wipes. That's quantitative because it has, I'm citing information and I am using specific percentages or statistics. Every year, 5,000 US citizens are sent to the hospital for bacteria-related infections. I made that up. I've also made this up. It's just an example. But that could go with your, backing up your, maybe like why the Clorox wipes are important. And then qualitative examples would have been consumers prefer the smell of Clorox wipes to Lysol disinfectant wipes. I'm not using any numbers. I'm just stating that, a description of like some people like the smell better. And since you can't measure which smell is better, it's subjective, then that is qualitative and not quantitative. So quantitative comes from quantity, meaning numbers, and qualitative would be from qualities, meaning, not numbers, like the general qualities of something. I do want to look at an example of a student who did a really good job on their outline. And so you can look at theirs and kind of maybe base yours, obviously not on the same topic, but this person, their thesis was consumers should consider buying Skullcandy brand headphones over Beats headphones because they have a similar quality and a more affordable price range, and they are a better overall purchase. So their 3 sub-points are they're similar quality, they are more affordable, and they are the better overall purchase. So I can see how they're going to have a claim and then 3 sub-paragraphs in their essay about those 3 points. They did a point-by-point organization. The first body paragraph is going to say, though the Skullcandy brand is not as popular as Beats, the product they manufacture are remarkably similar in quality. So the first thing he talked about in his thesis at the top was that the quality was similar. So his first body paragraph is going to be all about quality. And then his qualitative evidence was all, the designs are just as sleek. It seems more durable. The musical tones are great. So like things that you can't measure with numbers, you just feel or see about something. And then for quantitative, he put specific facts like has the same 3.5 millimeter aux cable, or both average about 4.5 stars on Amazon.com. So this person did a really good job. They have qualitative and quantitative evidence they're going to include in that paragraph all about the similar quality of the 2 products. All right. The next thing he talked about in his thesis was about the affordability or the price range. So it said the celebrity status of Beats headphones allows them to raise their price, often much higher than Skullcandy headphones. So again, this paragraph's all about how Skullcandy is cheaper than Beats. And so he's got qualitative examples and quantitative examples. Now, I will see in here that Skullcandy this is qualitative. Beats seem to only be affordable around holidays. Qualitative Beats are typically around $100 to around $300 and can go up to $700. On here, this has specific numbers, so that would actually be quantitative. So just know that if I were editing this, I would move this down here because it has specific numbers. But other than that, this is a really good example. So as you're looking through, that's what qualitative versus quantitative means. And then honestly, if you do a good job on your outline, it's going to be so easy to write your paper because you've literally said this is going to be your first sentence of that paragraph. And then I'm going to have sentences about all of this. So you already have a ton of information to put into each paragraph since you planned it out in this outline. And then the only thing you're missing really in this outline is a conclusion at the end, that 5th paragraph that restates and summarizes your general points or your thesis that the whole paper was about. So, and I'll likely post another video just talking about the conclusion. If you have any other questions, let me know. But that is the outline that is expected to be turned in this week by the end of the day on Sunday.